Alrighty guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama with Mr. Connor Gillespie. Okay, now Connor here purchased the console off the website from us, and here it is, it's all done. This one is a Trinity model. He watched me build it actually in Messenger, piece by piece, solder point by solder point. It was crazy. And of course we were joking along as we were going, and I had a good old time actually building this thing in front of him. Okay? So anyway, we got it all done. Here it is. It's ready to go. So I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead, we're going to boot it up. Alright. This puppy's up on Alliance servers. Got a 10-day trial of Purge 4.0. Got Ncaa Football 14 on it with College Football Revamped Mod. BO2, MW3, and Ghosts Offhosts, as well as Jiggy and Sentinel for BO2 and Zombies. Alright. Now we're going to boot up in the FSD dash. We're going to get some notifications from the server letting us know it's online live and all that other happy nonsense. Once that happens, I'm going to scroll through this thing with you and show you what you got, okay? And, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go over this thing, and we're going to go over some points with this thing that you need to know, okay? So please pay attention to the video. It's very important, all right? So, okay, anyway, we booted up. We're good, okay? Now what we're going to do, all right, emulators, okay? Now this thing's got a ton of emulators on it, as you can see. We got FCUX, which is NES emulator. We got SNES 360. We got MAME. We have Genesis Plus 360. We have Game Boy Advance. And back to FCEUX. Alright, now, Xbox Classic games. We got a couple classic games on there from the original Xbox, the top 20 model. Then we have the homebrew section where the tools reside, where you can blow the console up, as you can see. And then, of course, we have Xbox Live Arcade, and you mind-boggling amount of arcade games that keep you busy for a while, and then some. And then, of course, we have the meat of the system, which happens to be the Xbox 360 games, okay? So, therefore, we have Advanced Warfare, and we'll walk on through. As you can see, there's your famous Ncaa Football 14, College Football Revamped, alright? MW3, all the titles that we all know, love, and play, and that we've been playing forever, okay? It's all right there. Now, alright. To get to the original dashboard, go to your home. Under the homebrew section, you're going to go into Xbox 360 dashboard. Okay, you're going to hit the A button, you're going to hit it again. You're going to have a square that's going to pop up with your name on it. There you go. Alright, hello again, Connor Gillespie. You're on Alliance Live. Okay, so only have 30 reserved days left. Got it? Good. Okay, now we'll bypass the sign in, and you will see that the console is up, online, and live. Okay, there you go. Now, hitting the guide button, you will see our beautiful eyeball-pleasing HUD. And over in our fifth tab, you will see we have BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, Modern Warfare 3 cheats, Modern Warfare 2 cheats, okay? To disable the cheat, if you don't want to have it on the game while you're playing, it's real easy. Just hit A. Okay, to enable, hit A again. Alright, now they come enabled when you start up the console. Alright? So now, we will go back, and we will go back to FSD dash, okay? Now what I'm going to do, okay, is I know that Connor wanted to see these mods, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you these mods, okay? So, we're going to sign in with a local profile, okay? One that doesn't go on Xbox Live right now, alright? So, we'll sign in. Should sign in. There we are. Don't judge, Connor. Don't say a freaking word. You know me. We had this discussion, okay? Now, anyway, alright, so there we are. We're all good. Now, just to show you what's going on here, alright, we'll go into the games right here. To start the game, what we're going to do is just select the game, like Ncaa Football 14. Hit A, get it again, okay? This is not going to start up like the normal Ncaa, EA Sports. A little different here, because it's been modified, alright? It's got download more rosters on the website that you can download and inject in this thing, okay? The instructions are on our College Football Revamped website, okay? So you can go there and see. But anyway, you have enough here to get you going, okay? So as you can see, College Football Revamped, then we're going to go ahead, and we're going to get the loading screen. And we should have a start, good, okay, now it's loading, and then you'll see it'll pull up the main title, and then we can go from there, alright, so you got, okay, you bear with me, and there you are, okay, so you got the season right now, you got exhibition, practice, coach, one button mode, mascot, mashup, all that kind of good stuff, alright, and of course, Nike skills trainer, and back out of there, you got Ultimate Team, you got your Dynasty, you got the 2020 season on there. If you want to download the roster for 2021, I do believe it's available on the website. I'm not sure. I have to look myself, actually. Okay? And then you have Xbox Live. You got a My Ncaa Legacy. You got EA Sports Extras. Okay? College Football Revamped. Team management settings. Okay? Road to Glory. So set up. Once you get a live profile on here, you'll be able to play with people across the network and everything and have a blast, okay? So anyway, just so you know, because that's one of the main things that you wanted, so there you go. All right, now, we'll go ahead and we'll bring that back. All right, then I'm going to demonstrate some BO2 cheats with some mods on that. That way then you know what you got here. Then we'll go to GTA 5 and we'll do Purge 4.0. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go through this thing and I'm going to show you how to get it online for the first time. And then we'll go from there, okay? So now, what we'll do here, alright, is we'll go to Xbox 360 games. And the only reason why I'm going to pick BO2 is because it covers the GSC menus that are injected into it as well. Alright, so you have not only the Offhosts, but you also have 2 GSC menus that you can use for zombies and for multiplayer BO2. So now we'll start it up just by hitting A and A. You'll see it's bypassed. Alright, there you are. Okay, and then you'll see it will start to load. Alright. Here we go. Now I gotta wait for the Dolby to go away. Alright, so here we go. Alright, there, Dolby's gone. Good. And we'll go ahead and we'll press the start button. Okay? There you go. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and we'll hit multiplayer. We'll hit start, and then we'll go right to multiplayer. Alright? You will see that the BO2 cheats will be loaded and everything will be bypassed. Okay, so we'll hit multiplayer. Here we go. Alright. Now, good. The cheats are loaded. Everything is good. Now we're going to scroll down to a local game. Alright, we're going to go ahead. We're going to set up the bots here, use them for target practice. And we're going to start the match. Now, for the Offhost, which works for all the titles that were mentioned in the guide, okay? D-pad left to open the Offhost, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close the Offhost. Okay, for Jiggy, holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, use A to select, use X to back out of that. I know it gets confusing. I know you're going to be like, what button did, you know, you're going to get used to it, okay? Just take your time with it, all right? So anyway, we'll start the match, okay? Here we go. All right, now, start the match, and then what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead, we're going to open up Jiggy first, okay? So we're going to put ourselves in God mode so we don't have to worry about getting shot and all that crap. All right, so anyway, we'll pick a gun, hold in left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, there's Jiggy, okay? Now, we're going to use A to select. We're going to go down to quick mods because that puts a whole bunch on there, okay? Then we're going to use X to back out of there. Then we're going to go down to bullets, and we're going to spice up the bullets with swarms and some grenades and some explosive bullets and some hunter killers, some RPGs and AGR rockets, and we'll add doggies to it, okay? We can also add cobras to it, and we can also add flare bullets to it, too, if we want, okay? And we're going to back out of here, okay? And we're good there. Now I'm going to open up the Offhost. D-pad left to open it, alright? X to select, okay? Now you're going to use X to select and the D-pad to move down. So X, 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 here we go, D-pad, X, 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 okay? We'll select that crap. We're going to go to aimbot menu, X. Then we're going to go to on screen. Then we're going to use visible warning, proximity warning, and target details. Go to the ESP menu, turn that on. Enable pyramids, 2D, 3D, doesn't matter, whatever you want to choose. It's all up to you. Alright? And then we're going to put snap lines on. Okay? We're going to back out of here, and then hit D-pad left to close the Offhost. Now, when they turn blue, let them have it, as you can see. Okay? You fly through the air with Jiggy. You're in God mode. You don't have to worry about getting killed. And then you get a bird's eye view of everything that you want and then some. And you can just start destroying everybody and everything in the lobby. Okay? You know? And piss off a whole bunch of people. Now, to become a real penis with fingers, go to aimbot. Go to unfair aimbot. And then pretty much victory is mine, say it's me. Okay? And that's the end of that. And now you're going to be playing alone for a while because you just pissed off a whole bunch of people. Alright, so anyway, as you can see, it does work, okay? Not a lot of people do that. They actually help people with mods and stuff like that. I've seen that, so, you know. But this is just to demonstrate what, where, how, and who with this crazy thing, okay? So, alright. And, yeah, there we go. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you zombies. Okay, zombies got the Sentinel menu on it. So we're going to back out of here. Yes. And I'm going to back out of here. I'm going to go right to zombies, okay? And we'll click on zombies. And now that's going to start up. Alright? And we will soon see the title menu. There we go. And there's the COVID-19 affected Earth with the COVID-19 affected zombies running around and all that kind of good stuff. And we have to exterminate them. So here we go. We're going to go to transit. And we're going to hit that. We're going to go to original and start the match, okay? Now, Sentinel, hold in left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. That'll bring up the menu. Okay, you're going to use X to select, and then you're going to hold in left trigger and push down on the right thumbstick to exit the sub-menu or exit the menu completely. Okay? Don't ask me, I didn't program it, okay? Alright? You're the one that's in college for game programming and stuff like that. So, You figure it out, okay? Make a better menu, alright? Now, alright, so here we go. Now, we're going to open that up right there. Personal mod. We're going to hit X. We're going to go to God mode, infinite ammo. We're going to do unlimited sprint so we can run around like crazy, and double speed, and no clip, and yeah, aimbot. Okay? Now we'll back out of here. Okay? By holding holding the left trigger, pushing down the right thumbstick. There you go. We'll go to the weapons menu. Okay? Now we'll go to weapons options. We're going to pick a gun here. Alright? Which I usually use a fully automatic RPG. Like this.
Fingers and toes.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about being killed because you're in God mode and pretty much you can blow the shit out of all of them and then some, okay? See? You're gone. Okay? Then, of course, we can go ahead and we can go, let's see, we can go to zombies menu and you can actually spawn some more if you want. See? There they all are. And then you blow the shit out of them, okay? Same thing, okay? You can kill the zombies, teleport to me, make all crawl, you know, you do all kinds of stuff. You can spawn them with no heads, all that crap, okay? So on and so forth, alright? Now, we'll get out of there. Now, you got the fun menu, models menu, forge menu, okay? I showed you the zombies menu, power-ups menu, rounds menu, okay? Like if you want to go plus 10 rounds, well, you can, okay? Done. And now you got 10, oh boy.
Burn, you stupid crap.
Okay? And then you can go, let's see here. Yeah, that's a fair one. Okay, then you can go plus 100 rounds, okay? Done. You know, so on and so forth, alright? I'm going to back out of there, okay? And, of course, you got teleport. Really? Oh, my God. Oh, I think that's because they're in God mode, too. Whoopsie. Okay, let's see here. Wait a minute. Let's go here. Yeah, we'll kill all of them. Yeah, okay, that works. Okay, there you go. So, anyway. And then you got the rounds menu, like I said, teleport menu, map mods, lobby mods, game settings, menu settings, players menu, all players menu, all that kind of good stuff. Boy, they're tough little bastards, aren't they? Okay, you know, I mean, really cute, huh? There you go. Yeah, now you're all going to die, okay? There you go, alright? So anyway, and there we are, okay? Like I said, teleport menu, you can teleport anywhere you want, see? Tunnel, diner, roof, farm, power, all that kind of good stuff, okay? So anyway, that's that menu right there, and then to close it out completely, just hit, hold the finger, push down the right thumbstick twice, and you'll close out of the menu. Now we'll get the heck out of here now. Alright? And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead, okay, and we'll go over to GTA 5, and we will visit with the Purge menu, Purge 4.0, okay? So, here we go. Now, we'll go on over here. Alright, now just demonstrate GTA 5. There you go. We'll go on over. And we'll grab that. Okay? And we'll start it up. No special way to start it. Like I said, it'll start up. You'll see a text box pop up. Okay? Choose the first option, which is D-pad left and X, because that's going to open the old 3.9 menu. Okay? And you don't want to have the same controls for 4.0. Like right D-pad and right stick. So what we want to do is select this with A. Okay? And now what happens is it'll load. Now, you got two different menus on here. You got 3.9 and you got 4.0. Okay, I'm going to show you both. That way then you know what, where, how, and who. And all that kind of good stuff. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go through some of the mods on 4.0. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time. Alright, so, you know, I mean, that's very important. Please pay attention to that. Because if you don't, you'll wind up ripping your hair out, okay? And I don't want to see you do that, okay? So, here we go. It's going to start up, we're going to start up with an offline profile. I've got a game save on here, so we're going to start from his crib, and we will work our way through. I'm sorry that it takes so long, it's just, that's what happens. It's got to load, okay? It takes a little while for it to load. That's just the way GTA 5 is. So, just give it a second, and we'll be good to go, alright? And, like I said, then we'll go through emulators, and we will go through, classic games, okay? And also, I'm going to show you a couple things in Dash Launch just so you understand, okay? Because I want you to understand what you're dealing with here. Okay, it's kind of very important. All right. So anyway, all right, here we are. Purge 4.0. We're good. All right. We're going to walk outside first, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. What we're going to do is we're going to close the menu, okay? First. So D-pad, right and right thumbstick, okay? Now we're going to open up 3.9 first, okay? Now we'll go to quick start options, okay? You can turn all this crap on right here. And leave it alone. Okay? And then you can go, let's see here. We're going to go ahead, we're going to back up the time so we can see a little better. Alright, so we'll go to weather options. And we'll bring it back to, yeah, mid-morning, somewhere around there, okay? And we'll back out of here, okay? We'll close this menu. Now we'll open up Purge 4.0, okay? And there you are, okay? Now, quick start options, you're going to turn all this crap on right here, okay? Let's see here. This, and this, okay? Now, we're going to back out of there, okay? Quick options, okay? You can go off the radar. You got slow-mo, clean ped, invisible vehicle, okay? This is for online mode to go off the radar, alright? So, bear that in mind, okay? Then, of course, we have drone mode. All right, well, we can go around and we can target anything that we want, and then some. We can teleport to the target zone, like right there. See, there I am. I'll bring myself back here. I'll put myself over here. Put myself over here. And then what I'll do is put myself right in front of the car right there. Did you like that, huh? So, as you can see, okay, it all works good. Then, of course, we got air superiority. Now, pick a target, any target, hit LB. And pretty much it works really good, as you can see. I don't like that bike, I don't like the car, I don't like me, okay? There you go. Alright, and pretty much you can just blow crap up like you ain't never seen before from the sky, okay? And of course you can get straight up, and then you can, let's see here. You can go ahead, zoom in, you can zoom out, so on and so forth. It works pretty good, alright? And then we can target wherever we want to target, okay? Now, RC car mode, that's to go ahead and, that's to go ahead and control a car that you're in from the sky, alright? Then, of course, you got creator mode. Creator mode is pretty interesting, actually. Tell you what, let's turn this off here. We'll go to creator mode, okay? Then you got vehicle spawner, and then you can spawn all kinds of vehicles wherever you want. You can put them wherever you want, like up on top of a roof, okay? There you go. Then you can make a junkyard, see? Right in front of your own home. A supercar junkyard. And then some, okay? And that's not only that one, then you can spawn even some more if you want, different ones, okay? All kinds of good stuff, alright? Now, we'll back out of there, and we'll back out of there, alright? Now, we'll turn off creator mode, okay? And then, like I said, we will turn off drone mode, alright? And then I should be right in front of my pileup of complete freaking junkyard cars, okay? Really cool, alright? Then you can go to my player, okay? And you can select your player, okay, and you can go to all players that when you're online, and it'll show all the players that are in the session, okay. Teleport locations, we've got all kinds of teleport locations, and if you want to, you can stash your current location, and it'll store it, so when you turn off the console and everything, you turn it back on, guess what, it's going to work fine, okay, and it's going to be there for you, alright. Now, we've got recovery options, that's GTA only, online, alright, character options, okay, you can change the way that you look. Okay, so you can go to the model editor and you become SWAT or a female. Most of the time I like to become a stripper because I can rock a thong really good, okay? And I also roll with good nipples right there, okay? So, yeah, look at that crap, okay? So anyway, yeah, that's right, I'm looking good. Look at me walk, ooh, okay? But anyway, okay, to get out of there, we'll back out of that, okay? And then what we'll do is we'll restore the original, okay? There we are, okay? And there I am. Okay, now, we'll back out of there. Okay, pet options. You can spawn pets. You can spawn all kinds of pets and everything. But of course, you know what the way I roll when we did this in your, a private conversation. Here we go. And you know damn well that I like strippers. I love strippers. Gotta have strippers, okay? Gotta have a bunch of them, okay? Even the lost hoe and the lost slut. And the hoe with the skirt up, okay? So on and so forth. Then, of course, if you really want to throw up, we can spawn the beached whale, okay? There you go, okay? A bunch of cellulite if you're into that or whatever, okay? So, there you go, alright? So then we'll get out of there, okay? And you can also delete the peds, okay? Like, we can go back here, hit that, delete the ped, yes. And the cellulite is gone, okay? Now, we'll back out of here, okay? Vehicle options, that's for your paint palettes and all that kind of good stuff for paints and stuff like that. Los Santos Custom, that's to go ahead and select the car and, spawn it, bring it to you. All that kind of happy nonsense. Weapons options. This is some fun ones. Okay, the gravity gun. Okay, which lets you grab hold of any car or any vehicle, like let's say a fire truck. See, works real good. And then you can throw it up in the air and bring it back and move it around. Then you can beat the crap out of stuff. Okay, and you can just throw it all over the place and bring it back to you. And it goes everywhere, pretty much, see? And then you can bring it back up the street if you want while pointing downward, and that just brings up a whole bunch of messes you can see. Okay, and then some, okay? All that kind of good stuff. Yeah, there we go. Okay? And then we'll bring that back, and we'll throw it up in the air, and then we'll get rid of it. Okay? Now, of course, I'm in the bushes here, okay? Not really cool, alright? Not good at all. In fact, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll show you something here. We'll teleport. Let's see here. We'll bring them out here. There we go. Okay, and we'll turn off drone mode. There. Now that was easy, wasn't it? Okay, now. So anyway, there's dead bodies everywhere. Okay, and all kinds of good stuff. Okay. So then we'll go back to weapons options here. Okay, and let's see here now. You also have, okay, here, okay, Tony's stripper flinger. Okay. Now, in the event that you run out of ammo or whatever, well, you never run out of strippers, okay? Because you just grab hold of it, and guess what you can do? You can fire strippers at a fire truck, okay? You can destroy people with it, okay? It moves cars and everything, see? Yes. There's all kinds of good stuff right here, okay? You know, you can bust windshields and all that, and just keep throwing strippers at keep throwing strippers all over the place. Sooner or later, you'll blow up the damn thing, so on and so forth. They got a hell of a lot of velocity here, see? As you can see, they fling pretty good, you know, that's for sure, okay? Now, if you turn on the gravity gun while you have one, you can get some real velocity going like this, see? And then just, you know, throw them away, okay, bring them back. Oh, yeah. They wreak all kinds of havoc and destruction. And that moves fire trucks really good and all that kind of good stuff. See? There she goes. And then you just throw her up in the air and see you later, okay? So, there you go, all right? And, of course, you also have the force field, where you can click that, and everything that you walk by or whatever, like, gets blown up and destroyed, except for the God mode cars that you created, as you can see. Okay, stuff moves around, gets out of the way, all that kind of good stuff, so on and so forth. Okay, so all kinds of massive destruction and everything else all around. Okay, so there you go. Now we're back out of here. Okay, you got missed options. Okay, which is weather environment options, super grip and slip, bumper cars, space gravity, set mental state. Psycho, that fits me very, very well. Or pacifist, forget the pacifist, okay? You got protections, you got menu options. This you can move the menu around, as you can see. Shrink it up, bring it wide, you know, bring it back. There you go, okay? And then you got creator mode, where you could enable creator mode. You can do all this stuff right here. Raycast debug lines, tag entity info card, paired reactions, disable aim and lock on, draw debug lines, all that crap, okay? Then you got my stash stuff. That's for your stash heads, your pain pallets, and of course your stash teleports. Alright? Then you got beta options and enable frames per second. So there you go. Alright? And as you can see, it all works really good. So that's Purge 4.0 in a nutshell. Alright? Hope that you like it. I'm going to get out of here. Alright, and then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time. So that way then it doesn't give you a problem. Okay? Now what I'm going to do here is when you get this crazy thing, okay, you're going to power it. You're not going to power it on, okay? The first thing that you're going to do, you're going to plug it in, get your HDMI cord ready and everything. Pull the drive door, okay? And then pull the hard drive out, all right? Place it up top there. Now, power the console on, okay? Now, when the console boots, okay, what's going to happen is it's going to give you the Xbox 360 logo, but you're not going to have the fancy dashboard at all, all right? What you're going to have, actually, well, the fancy dashboard is on here, of course, okay? So, you know, anyway, when it boots, it's going to bring you to the 360 logo, and then it's going to flash around there. I think that my monitor died. Hang on here, 1 second. We pull it out. This thing has been really giving me problems. I think it's finally starting to go. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Might have to reset it because I missed the video. Missed the handshake with the TV. Yeah, I did. Okay, let me restart it. Sorry about that. It happens, okay? So, anyway, we'll stick up the controller. Now, once the system boots, alright, then what will happen is we'll go ahead and we'll get to the dashboard. This monitor is really playing with me now. My God, I'm really starting to get a little aggravated here. You better stop this crap. Hold on here. Let me reset the damn thing. Like I said, if it wasn't the last thing that my mother gave me before she passed, it would be off of my freaking desk, okay? I promise you. Oh, my God. Yeah. Completely screwed. Hold on here. All right. Let me do this. Oh, I'm sorry about this, Connor. I'm really sorry about this. Just happens. All right. Now, let's see if that fixed it. Oh, my God. What a pain in the butt. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, that got it. Oh my God. Okay. Now, as you can see, we're going to have the Xbox 360 logo. Okay. This thing's going to be moving around. All right. And what it's going to do, it's going to bring it to the original dashboard. You're not going to have the fancy dashboard, like I said. Okay. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to go up, you're going to go over, go to settings, go to system. Okay, go to network settings. Okay, once you go to network settings, your Wi-Fi access point is going to pop up over here. I want you to click on it and put your password in. When you do, it's going to automatically test the Xbox Live connection just like this. What we're looking for is a check mark and 2 red X's. Got to have that. Okay, there you go. Now, we'll cancel. Good. As long as we got that check mark there, we're good. Okay, because we're hooked to our router. We're on our local area network. You're in school for computers and everything, so you understand what I'm talking about here. Okay, so as long as we got that, that's good. We want to block this because we don't want that to connect live directly without a stealth server. Otherwise, it'll ban the KV immediately. Okay, so we got that. We're good. Now, the most important part, shut it down. Okay? Then, take the hard drive, slip it back in. It'll seat with a click. And then what we're going to do, we'll close the drive door, pull the power cord, and leave it out 5 minutes. You got to do that. Otherwise, you're going to wind up with DNS errors. Okay? The TCP buffers are going to be flushed, and it's going to turn into a nightmare. So remember to leave this out for about 5 minutes. Now, hopefully, with the same amount of luck, when I plug it in, because it's already on my network, it should be okay. All right? But there's no guarantee with that. It is a Microsoft product. Okay? So, for you, 5 minutes. For me, I'm going to start it up now. Okay? Now, hopefully, okay, if it boots, all right, we'll go ahead and sync up the controller right here. All right? And there we go. Okay, good. Now, all right, what's going to happen is things going to boot up, which it just did. You can see the green stuff moving around, then it's going to stop. Okay, when it stops, that means it locks the server. When it locks the server, that means that we're getting out to the internet and all that. Then you're going to see it load FSD, and then the plugins are going to come across the bottom of the screen. Okay? So, here we go. Alright? Now, alright, welcome to Alliance, and then we're going to get one more. We're good? Okay, life is grand. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to make sure that we're online. Okay, so we're going to go over to the homebrew section right here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Xbox 360 dashboard. We're going to start that up. All right, now, a square should pop up with your name on it. There it is. That means you're hot and you're good to go to live, okay, because the DNS is correct. Got it? Good. Okay, now, do me a favor. Go to xboxlive.com/live, all right, and make yourself a modest profile. Don't use your retail profile on this thing because it is a modified RGH, all right? If, God forbid, server should drop a connection during a challenge response or whatever, it can ban the KV, it can ban the profile, okay? And I don't want to see that happen. So just make a modest profile on xboxlive.com/live on your PC. Then, what I want you to do, download the profile. Now, when downloading, it should look just like this, alright? And you should grab it, you should see the spinning circle, and there you are, it's up, it's online, and the profile loaded, okay? Now, one other thing with this thing, okay? If it gives you an error while downloading the profile, and you're sitting there for 15 minutes going, what the hell is going on? Well, that's a problem because what happened was it corrupted during the download. Now this is only if the profile corrupts during the download, okay? If that happens, I'm going to show you how to fix it, okay? You're going to back out of that loading screen. Then what you can do, you're going to come here. You're going to go up, you're going to go over, you're going to go to Settings, go to System, and then what you're going to do, you're going to go to Storage. You're going to highlight it, hit A. You're going to hit A once again. You're going to go to Profiles, okay? The profile that you downloaded is going to be right here. So you're going to highlight it by using the D-pad. You can hit A, and you can delete it right off of the console. Just get rid of it. It's no good. Okay? Once you do that, back out of here, back out of here. Okay? Back out of here. Leave the hard drive highlighted. Hit Y. Okay? Go to Clear System Cache. You're going to do it twice. Why? Because it's Microsoft. You got to love your, please, Windows 10. That's a prime example. Okay? So anyway, then we'll hit Y again. Clear System Cache. Yes. Boom, there you go. Alright, life is grand. Alright, now we're good. So, being golden, we'll go back here, we'll back out of here. Okay, then we'll go up, we'll go over, go to social, sign in, sign out, re-download the profile, and it should go through without a problem. When it does, hit the guide button, go back to Xbox Home. That'll take it back to FSD Dash. Okay? Now, before you can get turned loose and go crazy and all that, we're going to make sure that all of our DLC and all of our XBLA is hashed properly to the console. You know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about hashed, okay? So, what we got to do is we got to go on over with the profile signed in, go to the homebrew section, go to XM360, click on it again. Alright, now what's going to happen? It's going to select it. It's going to grab all the DLC and all of the XBLA. Now listen, if you have an external drive and you want to load some stuff on there, You can. You can download new DLC. You can download, you know, XBLA. You can put it on an external drive if you want, you know, with the paths and profiles, right? And what will happen is this thing will then, you will come back here, and you will scan with this tool here, okay? And when you do, it's going to find it, and you're going to have to unlock that stuff that you downloaded, okay? Just like we're doing right now, okay? So, you know, just a word to the wise here, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go on over. We're going to go to Unlock XBLA. Now, everything's going to be unlocked to this profile, so we're going to have 0 files unlocked, okay? Good. Now, we'll go to Show DLC, all right? We're going to hit that, all right? Now, it's going to show the DLC. Now, as you can see, we've got some padlocks here and everything, which means that's locked content. So online, it won't see it. So what we're going to do is we go to Unlock DLC and hit that. Now, it's going to unlock all those files. You'll see those padlocks open up in a second. There you go. It unlocked 10 DLC files. Life is good. All right, now, once that's done, we're good to go. So now what you can do is just go down here, exit the dash, and now you can feel free to roam and do whatever it is that you want to do with this crazy thing, and then some, okay? Now, all right, emulators and classic games. Okay, now, here we go. All right, so start up an emulator, whatever emulator it is that you like. Okay, you start it by selecting it. Okay, we'll use Game Boy Advance for an example. Okay, we'll hit A. We'll hit A again. It's going to start up, and as you can see, there it is. It's ready to go. Now you can select games. Okay, and on there, as you can see, there's a bunch of ROMs on there. Okay, now what we do is right trigger to go down page by page, left trigger to go up page by page, D-pad down, D-pad up. A to play the game, and B to back out to the main menu. Okay. RB to switch device, so if you have an external drive that you put ROMs on and everything, you can scan it and then go ahead and select it through here, and you'd be able to get to those ROMs and play them also. Alright, so pretty easy. Alright, so anyway, now we'll back out of here to the main menu, and we just hit exit, and there you go. All of them pretty much work the same way. Okay, and they all got online instructions and everything else, and they got instructions on the pages as well. Alright, now, okay, classic games, Force of Another Color. Alright, to play a classic game, if you try to play it with the server on and not in bypass mode, okay, what will happen is you will get this, a big black screen that will do nothing, okay? Not cool. Alright, so, what we're going to do, to play a classic game, it's real easy, we power the console off, alright? Now, we go ahead and what do we do here is we take this thing, we power it on, we hit the eject button, okay, and then the thing is going to boot, alright? Now, once the thing boots, you leave this tray hanging out until it boots and reaches the dashboard, okay? Once it reaches FSD dash, then we're good to go, alright? So now, as I said, it's booting, alright? Now, what's going to happen is you're going to notice no plugins come across the screen. You can't get on Xbox Live. You can't do any of that. It disables plugins 2 through 5. Okay, the only plugin that's enabled is XBDM. You can use XBDM to go ahead and access this console using Xbox 360 Neighborhood if you download it on your PC, or WinSCP for FTP, or FileZilla, or if you're using a phone, you know, you just go to your Play Store app or whatever. Go to your Play Store and pick up an FTP protocol, and FTP program, and you're good to go. And what you do is with FTP, okay, you should go ahead and you select it. Now you get the IP, which is right here. You put it in where it says IP or host. All right, and then what you do is you're going to go ahead, you're going to use the ID is going to be Xbox, the password is going to be Xbox, and the port is going to be 21. Then you will be able to connect to this thing and transfer files back and forth and all that kinds of good stuff, okay? With Xbox 360 Neighborhood, all you got to do is just search out JTAG, and it'll find it and, log it on, and you'll be good to go, all right? You could connect while it's on online mode, okay, without bypass mode, or in bypass mode, just to transfer files and stuff like that, all right? So, now, we're good to go. I'm going to close the tray right here. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to select here. I'm going to get this going here. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to Xbox Classic Games, and we're going to play Classic Games. And here you go. And as you can see, there's the old logo, the old Xbox logo from many, many years ago. All right. And the game's going to start. It's going to load, and it's going to play. Real simple. There you go. And here we are. Okay. And the game plays just like it would on the old Xbox. Okay? And there you go. See? And there it is. Now, exit the game. All you gotta do is just hit the guide button, Xbox Home, and that's it. Now remember, when you're playing classic games, when you're done with the classic games and you want to get online and start playing, you got to power the console off and you got to power it back on without hitting the eject button. Otherwise, it will not let you get out on the network. Okay? So just remember that. Okay? So listen, Connor, thank you for your business, man. I really do appreciate it. Oh yeah, one more thing. Excuse me. While I'm here, okay, show you a little bit about Dash Launch here. Okay, just for the hell of it. Alright, this is the file, this thing is the program, creates a file. Alright, when Bootstrap is done with this thing, it's the first file it accesses and how it sets up the Xbox to run. Okay, like a paths, you see we got a default, which is going to be Freestyle Dash, that's what it boots up into. Hold down button B, it'll boot into FX menu. Hold down button X, it'll boot into XEX menu. Hold down button Y, it'll boot into the stock dashboard, okay? This does not have a ROR on it because the hard drive is a little too small for it, okay? So, but that's basically, your startups, okay? Now, I'm back out of here, all right? And it'll exit, okay? If you want to change anything, okay, within Dash Launch or whatever, all right? Yeah, let me go back here just to show you, okay? I might as well. Here we go. All right. Go to Dash Launch here, hit that, start it up again. Okay, now if you want to change anything like under paths or whatever, well, you would highlight it, you'd hit A, okay, and then you would back out to the root folder, okay, and then you would select whatever you wanted, whatever you wanted to start up with, and set for the path, okay. That's your default path that's going to start it up. So we'll go to Freestyle, okay, we'll select default XEX, then we'll hit RB, HDD, X to save it, okay, and then B to back out and it'll restart, okay? Now, you got your launch system info, okay? There's all your system info right there, all right, so on and so forth. Now, we'll back out of there, okay? And we're using the RB to back out, all right? That shows you everything right there, okay? Now, we'll close up paths by hitting A, and then you have, of course, your behavior, okay? Now, don't mess around in here unless you know what you're doing, okay? It has little things to let you know what it's doing and everything, but, if you really don't know what you're doing there, don't mess with that. Your network settings, that's your ping patch, which is disabled, sign-in notice, live block, live strong, that's all disabled and everything. When it goes into bypass mode, these two become enabled, okay? Now, your timers, that's for your hard drive, you do the hard disk drive alive, it's disabled, all that kind of good stuff to keep the drive alive, all that crap, okay? Really, don't mess around in there, okay? Your plugins, all right? Like I said, plugin 1, XBDM, okay? That allows a network connection, all right? Alliance.xex, that's the server, okay? gRPC2, that actually, you can use that for menus, and you could, instead of having just 5 plugins, you could have as many as 12 menus running at the same time or whatever, okay? Which I've seen that done. All right, plugin 4 is empty. Plugin 5 is UTA, the Purge.xex, okay? That is Purge 4.0 right there, all right? Then, of course, okay, we'll back out of there now. All right, and then you've got your configurator for FTP. Now, you can turn it on just like this. Upserve, use Fahrenheit, okay? And then what we're going to do, hit RB, bring it down to HDD, X to save it, B to back out, and off it goes, okay? And that'll rewrite the launching file right there. And then it will take you back to FSD dash, see? So there you go. All right, so little things about this, that you got to know, all right? Also, if you have a game that you want to rip, you can do that real easy, okay? We're going over to DVD extract, okay? That's where you go. And what you do is you hit it, and then you will put your disc in the tray, it will read the disc and everything, it will find it, all right? And then you can hit OK, and it'll find the game and everything, it'll give you the game title and everything, and then all you got to do is just write it and you're good, okay? That's simple. And it'll write it to the hard drive. Now, this hard drive doesn't have a lot of space on it, so like I said, though, you can get an external drive, and you can make the path for it, and you can write to it, and you can store games or whatever. You can also transfer them to USB if you download them off of torrent sites or whatever. So there you go. All right, so listen, thank you so much for your business, man. I really do appreciate it. We're shipping it off tomorrow, and the lane will have a tracking number for you by tomorrow evening. Thank you so much. Guys, you all have a good one. Thanks for hanging with me. Have a great night, and I'll holler at you later. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.